Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I was just presenting on behalf of the COE, but we, we would have conducted some entry-level meteorological training. We actually decided, due to the demand, that we're going to put on two entry-level technician courses this year. We just completed one, and we're about to start another one in July. Of course, we continue our senior level meteorological technicians courses. That began in January, and up to this point, we would have completed the module in Introduction to Satellite Meteorology. And then we have our Operational Aeronautical Forecasters course, which will run from May to July 2027, and that's open to BSc meteorologists who want to build like on the job type of it's like an office simulation type of setup and structure to allow persons to get a feel for what it's like, especially persons um, who've not been a part of a meteorological office or service, that they can have that experience and learn how to function. Um, we also, of course, we have our severe weather forecasting program. It would have started in 2018. It transitioned, and quite recently we would have completed one in June. It was a 3-day workshop, and it was based on some simulation exercises of some severe weather events that were evaluated. And so that workshop, it ran from June the 15th to 17th. And some of the goals were to implement the SWFPC operational plan, introduction also to the RFSF, which is the Mission France, their extranet, and some alignment as well with the RFSF, along with the Met Services, and the RFSF will be the Regional Forecast Support Facility in Meteo France in Martinique, and some introduction as well to some guidance mapping, some severe weather simulation exercises, and overall the training course went well because of course we appreciate that we have some challenges in the region in terms of forecasting some severe events. And really and truly in the tropics, we have some challenges. So once there's deep convection, tracking and monitoring those features within those initial hours, we know is quite critical to minimize the related damages, especially via increasing. We want to increase the warning lead times, right? So just moving on, we would have some various events that would have occurred, and we would have done some case studies and have a look at them. Here is the Meteor France, their guidance products on their extranet. This would have been a prototype of their graphical product. So there would have been an introduction to that throughout the course. And again, they offer some good products in Meteor France. So there is some integration of those products. We also would develop a severe weather catalog and database, which records all the different events that would have occurred, so we can have a something to track what's happening, so we can have a look and have a closer look. So this is something that would have been worked on, and it will continually be updated, and so on and so forth. Also, too, we would have created the early warning for all. I myself personally would have worked on this module, which looks at heat wave identification in the Caribbean. I would have worked on a case study. I also did some work on identifying like how to go about putting out that messaging, the impact-based side, and relaying that information and looking at the different target groups in terms of like the vulnerable groups and who will be impacted in the different sectors and so on and so forth. And we would have also done impact-based flood forecasting as well, which would have also looked no more so at the hydrological side, of course, in terms of flooding. So thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Wayne. you have any questions or comments?